Let's talk, shall we? Recently I've been looking at some of the channel specs and noticed that a video I did based on a video that I actually did on hand tracking, and I'm actually quite impressed with how it came out. It was only a YouTube short. In fact, my leg's breaking a bit. But man, was that possibly one of the best videos I've ever done. So, I'm just gonna say in here what I did as like a little response to all the comments I've seen. Now, this is completely rough. It's not accurate, but it's rough, but I'm just gonna tell you how I did it. But before I do say that, I just want to say thank you. Watching that, I might as well tell you about how I actually did the hand tracking. So what you pretty much need is your Quest to be in developer mode, and this pretty much allows you to run side quest and install apps that you need to, an app that you need to do the so-called hand tracking. It's kind of complicated if you don't know what you're doing, but you need to go to the developer page for the Quest and make a quote unquote account, quote unquote business registered to your Quest. By the way, it won't affect anything. It won't affect if your account gets banned or not. It just gets removed if nothing's been done to it after a month, which won't affect the dev mode that's built in on the Quest. You just don't have to update it. Once you do it once, put your Quest on, that's it. Dev mode stays on until you do anything else to it. Once you've done that, you go to the ALVR GitHub, and then you install some ALVR GitHub, and then you download two files. You download the ALVR Windows app or the server app, or you download I'm going to explain that again. You need to go to the GitHub for ALVR, and then download what's best for you. So either Linux, if you run a Quest, if you run a Quest on Linux, that's a good choice for you if you want to use VR in Linux. Or if you want to run Windows, which is obviously what most people are going to run nowadays. If you want to figure out how you do it, you want to do the Windows app. And if you just want to use it as a permanent option for hand tracking, I'm not running it at the moment. This is just my regular Quest controller. Then you run the server app, which will pretty much just run on startup with your PC. Wait for when you're ready. Now, obviously, what you need to do first is download your side quest, and you run side quest. Make sure that USB debugging is enabled from developer mode that you enabled, or USB dialog, if I remember, it's something like that. Oops, god damn it! I keep accidentally clicking that. There we go. USB dialog, so that means you can tell it, yes, I want it to read my files. Once you've done that, side quest should see the quest, and then you can then you should be able to install third-party apps. Now you need to go back to the GitHub repository and get the I cannot speak today. You need to go to the GitHub repository for ALVR and download the Android APK for ALVR for the Quest, and then you need to load it into the side quest, load it into the Quest. Once it's all installed, exit out of side quest, focus on your VR headset, go to your applications, and there's a drop-down box on the far right. Click on it, it should bring down a little box, go to unknown apps, and then select ALVR. A little white room should pop up saying waiting for server. This is when you go to your desktop and load up ALVR. It may take a little bit to find the Quest on ALVR, but once it finds it, select the Quest and trust it. Then once it's trusted, go to your settings, go back into the Quest and load into Steam VR and make sure it can see your controllers. If it can see your controllers and you're moving around, then that's the main part done. You've got your controllers and everything, and if you remove your controllers and if you have hand tracking enabled, turn your controllers off and pull your hand out. If they move, that's another good step to your hand tracking. Now, you've figured out how everything all works, like, oh, hand tracking's working or whatever. Now, go to your settings, go to VR headset, if I remember what it was called, or headset. Go to controller emulation and then change from Oculus Quest 2 to Valve Index. This will restart the app, and it'll stop your stream, which will restart the app, and then you should load back into the app, which then your controllers will change into Valve Index controllers. Now, once you've done, now you see Index controllers, and you, like, for example, if you use Steam VR menu, which I do not recommend using, but if you want to use it as your hub for loading games, then I guess, but it takes a hit on your performance. Just take your batteries out of your controllers, put them out the way, let your hand tracking see them, and if it feels like they're lined up but they're off center, that's fine. You can't really align that, but just all you need to do is just hands out. If you see your controllers like properly, like this, then you've pretty much good to go. I've noticed in the Steam menu, like the Steam home, I could actually spread my fingers, if that says anything as well, so it works really well. Make sure you set your tracking as well to like fast or Oculus, so it can like view your thing from this. But another thing I want to talk about as well is that if you see your controllers like off center or up here, like for example, and they're all like misaligned or whatever, that's a bug. Just restart the app a couple of times until it works. Like, have your controllers ready, then once you're done, take your batteries out of your controller, then switch to your hands, and it should work. Now, really, this is all I can help out with. I only made the videos like a little follow-up to that video and how I did it all and whatnot. So, yeah. And also another sneak peek as well. As you can see, I have a better type of full body. It's not great, as you can see. It still kind of bugs out. As you can, it's not perfect. Nothing's perfect when you use like a third-party type of tracking. But there are some pretty smart people out here that can do stuff like that. I'm using an Xbox 360 Kinect, and I'm actually going to make a video soon on getting your legs to work with a Kinect. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. This kind of, yeah, like I said, it's a follow-up video, but it's cool that there's people in the comments wondering how I did it. So this is only a rough example, not an official way of doing. Like, if you're gonna use this as a permanent solution, keep in mind that when you're doing that, it's not gonna be perfect. Nothing's hand tracking. I've noticed that the ring finger sometimes does not track properly. It usually mistakes my ring finger as the middle finger, which is, I've seen kind of normal on the Oculus forums. But yeah, but once you get your hand tracking working, it works really good. Just you have to tune in your settings for your specific needs, like your quality. If you have really good internet, then you can crank your bit rate up. In this case, I don't. And, oh wow, my friends wanted to join with me. So I'm going to end this video real quick. So, thank you for watching that video. Thank you for watching this one. There's another tutorial on the way soon when I get around to it. And I'll see you guys later.